Hey guys, I am here with the 2022 Hyundai Venue. Let's get into it. But before we do, please go ahead and press that subscribe button. Hyundai has had the Venue in the US for a few years now, but frankly, I never really had any interest in driving it because, it's cheap. I figured it wouldn't be any fun, and I figured it wouldn't really be that useful to you guys. However, now that gas prices are through the roof and we're all worried about inflation, I figured this might be interesting to drive. And guess what? It is. The Venue is powered by a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine that's putting out, wait for it, 121 horsepower and 113 foot-pound of torque. I know, those sound like the most depressing numbers in the world. But what's crazy is it's still fun to drive. And there's a sport mode. I never really thought I would say these words to you guys, but I was kind of pleasantly surprised with this vehicle, I gotta tell you. Now listen, if you're driving in the freeway, you're gonna be the slowest guy to pass anybody else, but that's okay, because driving around town, you're going to get great mileage and you're actually going to have fun behind the wheel. And now that we don't want our SUVs to be large or that imposing, the Venue is actually the perfect size. It seats four comfortably. I mean, the seats aren't necessarily luxurious, but they're certainly capable and is a comfortable ride. There's plenty of room in the back to fit all your groceries. I did my grocery shopping for the week in this car today, and I even did carpool in it. So this trim, which is also called the Limited, used to be called the Denim for obvious reasons. You get this beautiful denim interior. And listen, it's kind of fun. It's kind of quirky. I love seeing automakers do something unusual. And in terms of the back seat, listen, I am 5'6" and I've got plenty of room, headroom here. The leg room is just fine. I wouldn't put 3 adults back here, but 2 can certainly be comfortable. There's also a cup holder in the armrest. So where this car gets kind of unbelievable is in the connectivity. So it's got everything on this steering wheel that I look for in a luxury vehicle. It's got my phone, it's got the volume, it's got the mode, it's got voice activation. There's also Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's got all the stuff that we want. And in the Limited trim, this even has a seat warmer, which is really nice. Other wonderful things about the Venue, I'm averaging 31 miles to the gallon. Unbelievable. I mean, that's just fantastic. Something that's not good about the Venue, can you hear it? Can you hear the engine? Nah, I mean, it's a noisy engine. You're just going to hear it. This car isn't very well insulated. There's a lot of plastic around us, so the engine noise is gonna be pretty pronounced. But to be honest with you, for a first car, or for someone who was looking for something new and affordable, this is tremendous. Hyundai has actually done a really good job in thinking through what a young person would want in their vehicle in terms of storage. So we've got a place to put our phone right here, which is perfect. You've got 2 cup holders here. You've got a center console. Those are all standard things that we want, but it's also got 2 USBs right here and a 12-volt charger. And it's even got a nice place for your passenger in the front seat to put their phone, which is just something that not everybody thinks through, but is very useful. We know we have to talk about safety, right? Because this car is so inexpensive and feels so light and gets such good mileage, you think, all right, there's gotta be something wrong with it. It's probably a death trap. Not necessarily. So, for the Institute of Highway Safety, scored this a 4 out of 5 stars. The thing it scored low in was the rollover. The thing it scored high in was side impact, as well as frontal crash rating, which is wonderful. Now, the thing that makes this interesting in terms of safety is its standard safety suite. Yes, amazing. So it has lane departure warning, lane keep assist, pre-collision assistance, as well as, wait for it, automatic braking. That is wonderful at this price point. The trunk in the Venue is not enormous, but the seats do go all the way down and they split. So if you're driving by yourself, you can fit everything that you need. So while I've driven both the Nissan Kicks and the Venue, their competitors, I have to say I prefer the Venue. I just think it's much more intuitive and feels a little bit more upscale, and it's a bit more fun to drive. So there you have it. The Hyundai Venue is a fun little compact crossover that gets great mileage, has good technology, and is almost fun to drive. I'm Motorhead Mama. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.